It's time now for the Tom Lacey Sports Show, and here he is, Tom Lacey.
I'd like to say good morning to everyone. Happy Saturday. It's 8:29. I have three outstanding guests today. Grace McCasland, Payton, Parliment, and Sophie Miller. Arguably the best three, and it's arguably best three combo, maybe in Section 7 history. They are just phenomenal. I know I'll probably get some feedback saying, oh, this person, but no, these three girls together and the team were just that's what a team is, and I think they all know that. And but before I start, I just want to talk about a condition that I just found out. It's in the early stages. It was just the first stage. There's an outside chance I have prostate cancer, but if you know about prostate cancer, it's the most curable cancer if you catch it early, and they're going to catch it early and have some biopsies and MRIs coming up, and they'll find out exactly if I have it or not. There's a 50-50 chance, but the only thing is all male members of my family had prostate cancer, and they all died from complications. So I'm going to have mine taken out if it does come to that. So I just wanted to let everyone know that. Don't feel sorry for me, because I'll be fine. I'm a tough son of a gun, as Payton knows. Okay, my first guest is going to be Payton Parliment, and they're going to kind of share the mic because we only have one mic, and we'll have Grace go second, and then Sophie will be third. And like I said, these three girls, if you watch them play, it was so much fun, just to see their teamwork and getting everyone involved. And it's arguably, again, I say arguably, one of the best teams in Section 7 history. And, they didn't have too many close games. And I'll find out about that, what the closest game was. In fact, Payton, what was your closest game this year?
I believe it was Plattsburgh.
Really?
It was 3-2 one game, so
okay.
I think that was our closest.
And we're not counting the regional game yet. Okay, 3-2. Okay. Mm-hmm. They weren't bad. Did you play them at their place? It's probably why.
Yeah, was it at home? Okay, it was at home that we.
Okay.
Yeah, they were dominant, but we kind of just didn't put it in the back of the net.
Yeah. Who is their best player, in your opinion?
Amaya Abelard.
Okay. Yeah. That's nice that you gave her props. Hopefully she's listening. And I love the fact that you guys give props to your opponents. Mm-hmm. You all have great attitudes, and that's what I like about your team. So, okay, here are some of the questions. Just to Payton so far. Are you satisfied with your team results? I know, yeah.
Not really, honestly, because this team could have gone way farther than we did. But I'm still proud of us that we won sectionals. Like, that's a big accomplishment.
Definitely.
But we definitely could have gone way farther than what we did. So I'm a little disappointed with that.
Yeah, and you told me off the record that you outshot Chalmont.
Yes, we did. We outshot them. We just could not finish. It was a rough night for finishing.
Yeah.
Our offensive game, so.
I have a question. Best out of 7. You play Chalmont. Best out of 7. What's it going to be?
We win every time.
4-0?
Yeah,
but they already won one already, so it would be 4-1.
Don't count that one.
Okay. Wow.
I'm telling you.
I feel bad for you guys because I have a feeling you could have won a state championship. I really do. But, if those things happen, and you'll learn from it. You'll be better people from it, and as you move on to your next levels, you'll see. Payton, what is your favorite sport?
Soccer.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. There are some fans that said you're one of the top 10 players in Section 7 history. They said it's your defense, finishing, and I already said defense, and passing ability. Will you continue to prove on those things at the next level?
Absolutely. I think I can only go up from here. So when I'm going to go to the next level, I'm just going to get better, I feel like. So.
Okay. What's your most memorable game in high school?
This is going to sound like not like a wow, but honestly beating Saranac, because we haven't beat them in 4 years. So it was a great feeling to finally get that stigma out that we can beat Saranac.
What was the score of that game?
5-0.
Wow.
Yeah, we killed them.
That's great. Who was your toughest opponent defender, a person that you said, all right, they're going to be guarding me, darn.
I wouldn't say I really face like a defender because I'm not a forward. Grace faces more defenders, but
I'll ask Grace the same question.
I feel like just because of speed, Paige Ubel, because she's as like close with speed as me. So
Okay.
I would definitely, and she's hard nosed, so definitely Paige.
Okay. Who are your inspirations? And you can say your parents.
Yeah, definitely my parents. But I think one person who really changed the soccer for me was Alex Morgan. I really like her. That's where I got my number from, was her.
Wow.
Even when I was like 3 years old. So.
Mia Hamm or Alex Morgan, who was better?
Oh,
Do you remember Mia Hamm?
Not really.
Oh my gosh, Grace, I know you do.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, she was phenomenal too. I want you to talk about these two teammates right now. Just these two. I know there's a lot more.
And they're honestly amazing because, like, without Grace, obviously, we wouldn't have had the career we had because we bounce off each other's skill and everything like that. And like everyone says, we're the unstoppable duo. And Sophie for always having my back when I mess up. She's always there to always catch my mistakes. And without her, we wouldn't have had the season we did because she led our defense. She kind of led our team, honestly, too. So
She's a leader, and I hear nothing but great things about Sophie, honestly, from so many people. Your second favorite sport. Did you love flag football?
I would say I like boys flag football more. Girls flag football is like you can't even touch somebody without getting a flag.
Wow.
So, I mean, basketball is definitely my second favorite sport.
You've been selected Section 7 MVP last year.
Mm-hmm.
What does that say about your career? And we're going to get to Grace about that too, which is great.
I think I don't know. It says that I'm a good player and that I work hard and
You sure do.
Yeah.
Talk about your coaches. You know, your favorite. You know, you don't have to name your favorite because someone might get upset, but you know, just a few coaches that you've had throughout the years.
Someone that developed my skill like throughout my entire life was definitely Michelle Barnes. She developed me into the player I am. I mean, she's my travel coach. I grew up with her coaching me. And John Chapman has definitely throughout high school pushed me to be the better self that I am. So I appreciate him a lot as well. Okay.
Payton, you and I have known each other for all our lives, and you probably read this question. Excuse me, I just had a cigarette, so I'm just kidding. Excuse me. My most memorable experience of Payton is not sports, but how you loved hanging out with older girls when they came over to swim. They loved you so much, and okay, what's your most memorable moment about Lace, who you call me all the time?
So I have a good one. I'm going to name a good one, and then I'm going to name a pretty funny one. The best one is probably when you taught me my free throw, and now I'm an 80% shooter from the free throw line. So without you, I wouldn't, be shooting the way I am. And then a funny one is when you showed up to my brother's graduation, and it looked like you got hit by a semi-truck.
Oh, yeah.
But you fell off your bike, and you're wearing like the brightest colors, and you looked like you just got hit by a semi.
Yeah, I did.
That was
and I'll never forget that when it happened at Point of Rush, and the security person, I was just unconscious, broken ribs, and I was in rough shape. But she asked me what my name is, and I was unconscious, and I said Larry Bird. And then she asked me again, and I said Larry Bird. She said, "Time for an ambulance." So
definitely not Larry Bird.
Yep. Okay. This is the question I ask everyone, even
I've
boys.
already answered this one. I know what you're going to ask.
Caitlin Clark or Paige Beckers?
So I 100% know Caitlin Clark is the better player, and 100%. But I definitely like watching Paige Beckers more just because of her attitude towards the game.
Yes.
I don't like how Caitlin Clark acts when someone stops her. It's part of the game.
I know.
That's why I like Paige.
Okay. We're going to go. There's going to be a few more questions. Let's see here. Okay, this is for Grace. Again, are you satisfied with your team results?
I mean, I am very happy with our league play. I mean, going undefeated in league play is very difficult with our section. So, I mean, going through that is amazing. But, I mean, when it comes to playoffs, I feel we could have went a lot farther than we did. So just knowing that in the back of our minds is kind of a little disappointing.
I love what Payton said. Best out of 7, 4 games to nothing. Do you feel the same way?
I 100% agree.
Wow. It's just one of those days, and it happens. So, what made you choose Binghamton, and what other colleges recruited you?
So Binghamton is a great school academically. I mean, they're the #1 SUNY school. So knowing that I was able to get an amazing education, but also play Division I soccer, it just felt like home to me.
Yeah. What's your major going to be?
Biology.
Okay, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it's a tough school for honestly, I did. It
Yeah.
really is. But it's an excellent school. I know a lot about it. Your most memorable game ever? You can say from freshman, 8th grade, AAU, which I got to tell you, girls, I'm not an AAU fan. Never have been. I have my reasons, but I think it should be concentrating on high school. That's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with that. But again, your most memorable game.
I think going back to freshman year, our semifinal game for sectionals against NCCS, we went into double overtime into PKs. It was freezing cold. I
bet.
It was a very intense game, and being able to win that as a freshman was...
You won it?
Yeah.
That
PKs.
Were you one of the PK kickers?
Yeah, I was.
Did you score?
Yes.
Payton, how about you?
I did not score.
Oh, Sophie?
I shaked it.
I didn't. I wasn't a shooter.
Okay, you're just all everything, but I hear again nothing but great things about you. Your toughest opponent defender, like I told Payton, all right, this girl is gonna come out, and I'm a little scared of her. You probably weren't scared, but I know she's gonna give me a tough time. Who would that be?
I mean, honestly, it would probably be our practices, knowing that I have to play against Sophie Miller. But other than that, I have to agree with Payton by saying Paige Jubal.
Okay. Where does she go to school?
Saranac.
Okay, that's very nice. Given her name is Paige.
Yeah.
Her props. Hopefully she's listening. What are you gonna miss most about Binghamton?
I mean, just the environment of the teams. I mean, I've met some of my best friends through all of the sports programs. So honestly, probably that.
Okay. Who are your inspirations?
Other than my mom and my parents, I watch a lot of the U.S. national teams. So Sophia Smith and Trinity Rodman are their forwards. So I look up to them a lot.
I think Rodman is phenomenal, and you know who her father is, right?
Yeah.
Did you know I don't like to talk about myself, but I've refereed one of his games. He's flat out nuts. I am not kidding you, but fun though. And again, did you enjoy flag football?
I really enjoyed it. Being a part of that was amazing.
Is it something that you three could maybe do intramurals at your schools, whatever you go to?
I would definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. It's taken off. It really is. You know, you can win a championship, a college championship now. Okay, you were selected most valuable player this year, which is just great, deserving. You and Payton, arguably the two best players in the entire league, probably for the past 4 years. There's no doubt. But I know that you're very humble, but just talk about that.
I mean, I put so much work into soccer in the off seasons. I mean, I'm always playing. I'm traveling every weekend in the spring. So, I mean, being able to get something like this just kind of shows all of the work that nobody has ever seen me put in. So just being able to get this accolade my senior year is honestly amazing.
Mm-hmm. Talk about your coaches, your favorites.
I have to agree with Payton. I think Michelle Barnes has made me the player I am.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I grew up playing with her since I was 6, taught me everything I needed to know. So being able to be with her since the very beginning has been amazing. And as well as John Chapman, the last 4 years, he's helped me so much on and off the field.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and the usual question, Caitlin Clark or Paige Beckers?
I'm going to have to go with Paige.
Oh, my gosh.
I feel like she's just humble. She just
1-1.
plays the game.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like Sophie's going to be the tiebreaker. Yeah, put Sophie on because she's next anyway. Okay. I'm going to start out with that question because you're the tiebreaker. Caitlin Clark or Paige Beckers?
I'm going to go with Paige Beckers.
Oh, my gosh.
I think she's a great player. And one time my grandfather played golf with her grandfather, and he was such a nice person. So that made me think very highly of her and her family.
Gosh.
And I think her attitude is great. Much
Yeah,
better
it
than
is.
Caitlin's.
She's kind of feisty, though.
Yeah. Well, that's what you need to do.
I know. Yeah. You're kind of the unsung hero at Bigmantown to some degree. You were named also first team all-star, which is outstanding, deserving. You are the heart and soul, I think, of that team. I watched you guys play twice. I wish I could have made more games, but I've been busy with a lot of things, and especially training, hard. But talk about these two teammates right now.
I think they're honestly two of the best players that I've ever seen play, and not having them on the field next year will definitely be an adjustment. Like seeing them connect and being able to find their feet almost every play will definitely be different, but I think they're going to do great things, and I've enjoyed playing with them since, we were 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
Were you at one time the best of the three? I bet you were.
No. No, not even close.
Do you have another year left? Are you a junior?
No, I'm a senior.
Okay. Okay. Your favorite sport? I know you're excellent in tennis. I heard that.
I'm definitely, my favorite sport is soccer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you win the sectional championship in tennis?
Yes.
Unbelievable. Yes. You remind me of another athlete from a while ago. She picked up tennis her senior year, and she won the sectional championship, and you guys might have heard of her. I know Payton has. Marley Curl. Yeah, she won MVP and everything. So okay, your toughest opponent, well, you were a defender more or less, but when someone came out, including practice players and other teams, you said, all right, I'm going to have a tough time defending this girl. Who would that be?
Well, obviously them in practice, but definitely Amaya Abelard. When we play PHS, she's probably one of the best offense that we see. But we see, like, us Beacontown defenders. So even by herself, she can get through all 4 of us, and she's just crazy. She's insane.
What year is she?
She is a junior. She'll be a senior, yeah.
All right. What colleges are you looking at? Have you made any decisions? And don't worry about it if you haven't.
Yeah, I'm going to Plattsburgh State to play soccer.
Nice. I love that. I used to be able to. Well, no, I'm not going to talk about myself because Neil gets on me. It's all about you guys. Your inspirations.
Well, I don't want to sound like overused, but my parents definitely.
That's not overused, gosh.
Yeah, definitely my parents. They showed me how to get through tough challenges and how to see a positive side of a tough loss, like the regional loss that we just had.
And you get, but all three are going to learn from that. You know, things don't always go the best way. So, and I already asked that about your. Okay, you've been selected Section 7 first team All-Star. Huh? Yeah, she has. I already looked at it.
Well, I don't even know what the question is.
Oh, you've been selected Section 7 first team All-Star in soccer. Do you want to talk about that? I know you're another humble person. You guys are all humble, and I love that about you. Yeah, you have been selected.
Yeah. Payton, he hasn't talked about this. No, he hasn't. Yeah.
It's supposed to be secret, but I don't care.
Oh. Okay. I think it shows all the hard work that I put in practice, and not just me, but how strong our defense is. Like, I don't do it alone. So I think that recognizing our other defenders as well.
Can you recognize a couple?
Lizzie Burnham, Paige Ebert, and Ashley Barnes. They are
nice.
Three of the best defenders I've ever played with, and they really helped me this season and to become the player that I am.
That's outstanding. And again, talk about your coaches.
Well, obviously Michelle Barnes in travel.
Wow, everyone talks about her. You know, I don't know Michelle that well, and again, I hear nothing but great things about her. You know,
she's a phenomenal coach, and she makes the game fun, but we still are challenged, and we still do great in tournaments and in games. And obviously Mr. Chapman, he's a great coach, and the support that he has for his players and how much time he puts into our team and Michelle is recognized. And obviously you can see it because we won sectionals, and we should have won regionals.
I know. But how bad did you win sectionals? What was the final score, and who'd you beat?
Plattsburgh, and we won 5-0.
Oh my gosh. Who defended Abelard?
Lizzie was marking. Lizzie Burnham.
I bet she was frustrated.
Yeah, Lizzie got in her head, which is what we wanted.
Yep. Okay, I have word association, and you're each going to take turns. We're going to start with Sophie first. You say whatever. I'm going to say a word. Okay. You say whatever comes to your mind first.
Oh, God.
Okay.
All right.
Don't worry about it. Be appropriate.
I'm worried I'm not going to be able to think of a word.
Yeah, you will.
Like a
don't worry about
noise.
it. Don't even worry. You know, whatever comes to your mind. Okay. Soccer.
Ball.
I like that. Best referee.
LP.
Okay. Yes, he would love that.
I don't know. I was just trying to think of somebody.
Okay. Let's see. Jess Miller.
Mom.
Yeah. Okay. Dennis Rodman's daughter.
Soccer.
Okay. AAU versus high school soccer. One of the two. Pick one.
Oh, high school soccer.
I love that. Your favorite teacher at Beekmantown?
Miss Gadway.
She'll be nice to hear that. Your favorite substitute teacher ever?
You.
I was trying to make you say me. So. And will all you guys stay in touch when you go to college?
Absolutely.
I love that. You know, you're never, ever going to forget your high school friends, ever. So I can take that. Another one. This is word association. Shane Parliment.
Silly guy.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. I put, you can say nuts if you want, but I admire him for turning his life around. Okay. Any parting words? And I'm going to get back to you if we get some callers, which I'm surprised we haven't got it yet, but that's the way it goes. Any parting words for anything? Or
Go Eagles.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. You guys are all playing basketball, right?
Yeah.
Nice. And I have a feeling, well, I don't want to give you bad luck, but sectional champs, there's no doubt. You guys are phenomenal. Who's going to be your toughest defend?
Peru.
Peru?
Yeah.
Who's going to guard Dupree?
Payton probably, I think.
All right.
Did you guys?
She's improved a lot. She's improved. So, wow. Okay, I got more here. Let's. Hmm.
Whose turn is it?
I didn't hear you. Oh, you're back on. Yep. Yeah. Let's see. This is from one of the referees.
Oh God.
Congratulations to all three of them. The ultimate trifecta for a soccer team. Fun to officiate their games. Ask the three of them how they feel about their fellow senior Josh Sands. That's the biggest Eagle news at this moment. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Hello, you're on with the Tom Lacey Sports Show.
Hey, what's going on, Chris?
Not too much. What's up?
This is Shane.
Oh, hey, Shane.
Okay.
How you doing, buddy?
I want to call in to Payton. I'm going to embarrass her.
All right, that's fine.
She's listening. She's right here.
Okay, so let me.
Go ahead. Are you there?
I am there, Tom. How are you?
I'm good. Good.
Can you have Payton come home as soon as possible? She has to clean her sheets. She peed the bed this morning.
Oh my gosh, Shane.
Stop.
I did not do that.
If you could get her to come home, yeah.
Okay. My
Peed the
God.
bed this morning. All right, Payton, I love you. Hey, love all three of you. Great season this year, guys. Can't be any more proud of you guys.
I said that you're nuts, and all three of these girls know you're nuts. So okay.
Take care.
All right. Thanks, Shane.
Thanks.
All right, Chris.
Yep.
Okay, there's one I wanna.
Do you want us to respond to the Josh Sand thing?
Yes.
It is really hard to watch that because he's such an incredible athlete, and also like he loves basketball, and he's now not gonna be able to play.
He won't be. How bad was the injury?
He broke his leg and also broke his ankle in 3 different spots. So
that is something. Oh, I feel so bad for him, man.
yeah, he has a full leg cast all the way up to his hip.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
And he's such a nice guy. He's kind of quiet to me. It's because he's humble to some degree, and I admire him. And gosh, his parents must be devastated, and who wouldn't be after that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you a picture, and I want all three of you to make a comment about it. Okay?
Oh God.
Okay. That is
I saw this.
the New York City Marathon at mile 23. Did you guys ever see or watch Eloise, at the Eloise Doll, the Plaza? Okay, that was a while ago. But that's where it was. It was at the Plaza Hotel. And I got off by hand cycle, and that's how I finished.
You forgot to take the toilet paper from your butt, but it's a great picture. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, all right. So, okay, I just want to get your opinion. Sophie, any comments on that picture right there?
Let me see it. Wow, that's cool. How you're in New York City. That's actually a cool picture. The background.
Yeah,
the Plaza.
The Plaza Hotel.
That's nice.
Yeah, that was when I got off the hand cycle at mile 23 and jogged the rest of the way. And but as you can see, that's my daughter in the back, and her birthday is November 19th. So I was hoping, I'm going to leave that alone. Okay. Let's see here. I got more questions. Don't worry. A whole bunch more. Okay, let's get Grace back on there. Okay, Grace, have you heard? When are you leaving for Binghamton?
I leave July 30th, I think, or the 31st.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's when practices start and...
Yeah, that's my move-in day, and then I think practices start on, like, the 2nd.
Okay. You know one thing I didn't realize about you? How fast you were. I really didn't realize how you are really fast, and that's going to help at the Division I level, no doubt. Everyone's going to be rooting for you. There'll be a time as my show goes on that I'll call you guys wherever colleges you are, and you talk about your games and stuff and the season, and hopefully I can have all three on together. I think I can do that. There's a conference call, and so we'll try that. Again, I want to talk how proud I am about your MVP award. Your parents everyone must be proud about it, and gosh, just it's an accolade that you'll never ever forget, and you're in Section 7 history. How do you guys both rank in the top 10 scoring wise in Section 7 history? You don't know? I know there's been some...
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know as of right now, I was the active leading scorer, but I'm not sure points-wise. I think we're both really high up in there.
This season?
Career-wise, I was...
Yeah.
Yeah, I can look up that. I'm curious about it because I know, how excellent you guys were. Sydney Myers, talk about her.
I mean, she was a great player to play against. I mean, having to play against her from a really young age, starting in club, has just made us all so much better. I mean, even in high school, having to play against her, not something that's really fun to do. She's a very skilled player.
Mm-hmm. Payton, answer that.
We used to be like total enemies, and now we're honestly like best friends. We almost talk every day.
Nice.
And she's an incredible athlete. She really is. She was probably my biggest competition growing up from, like, 9th grade up. So I give her a lot of props.
Okay. Sophie?
I was always so afraid to play against Sydney because she was such a great player, and she was like a midfielder, but she was pretty much all over the field.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was very intimidating. She was
Okay.
tall and strong and fast and a good shooter and good skills. So she was really had everything that she needed to do to be successful. And like Grace said, it made us better players to be able to play against her. And yeah, I enjoyed being able to play against her, but in the moment, I was always so afraid to play against her.
Yeah, okay. Stay right there. I'm trying to figure... what was the question? I had a good question for you, and it concerned not your toughest defender, but tennis-wise.
Who my toughest opponent is?
Yeah.
Well, last year it was my teammate April Secor. She graduated last year, but she was probably my toughest competition. This year, Peru just got exchange student.
Oh no.
From I think it was Italy, and she is crazy. So this year is definitely going to be her. Yeah.
Oh gosh, that happens every once in a while too.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm excited to play against her though.
Are you guys going to play any spring sports at all? Any? Oh, flag. Yes. What am I saying? Flag. Who's your toughest opponent in flag? NCCS as usual. Peru. Can you win it this year?
It'll be Saranac this year.
Okay. Yeah. I hope you beat them. Oh, I shouldn't say that because I'm supposed to be objective, and sometimes I'm not. But yeah. So the hat that I gave you guys, wear proudly. I haven't got any news yet on that. I'll let your dad know, and I'm hoping we get more phone calls. I'm surprised because I actually got a hold of Crazy Carter Lapierre.
Oh, God.
And
He's
I said,
not awake. There is no doubt in my mind he's still sleeping.
I told him, I said, put the word out to have phone calls. And he said, will do. Thank you, Carter. Wake up. Yeah, he's a funny guy. He really is. I like him.
Yeah.
So, but I hate to get into political talk.
So also, Olivia Miller is dating him, her sister.
Oh my gosh!
Sorry, Olivia. Love you, Olivia.
We got a call, guys. I think.
Okay.
So let's go on right now.
All right.
Hello, you're on with the Tom Lacey Sports Show.
Hello.
Hi. We're here. Can you hear us?
Hi. Yeah.
Who is it?
Yeah. Can you name who you are, please?
I'm Jack Miller.
Jack Miller.
His little brother.
Okay. What do you have to say, Jack?
I was just wondering how they feel about their siblings.
I love that.
About our siblings?
I love that question.
How do we feel about our siblings?
Okay, give that to Sophie.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Jack. Good morning. Personally, I love my siblings very much. My sister I'm much closer with because my brother kind of doesn't really like me, but I still love them both equally.
Okay, wow. Are you still there? Because I admire you for that question. I really do. Any other questions? You still there?
No.
Wow. Do you like basketball or do you like soccer? What's your favorite?
I play soccer and hockey.
Hockey. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Well, good luck. Good luck in that. And thank you for calling in. I could tell you're going to be a good kid down the line.
Jack, tell Olivia to get on the phone.
Yes.
We tried to convince her to do it.
Oh. Did she just hear what I said? Jack.
Jack?
What?
Did she hear what I just said about Carter?
Yeah.
She did?
Mhm.
I know, I'm so dead.
Oh gosh. Okay, well, thank you so much for calling in, and
Thank you.
it's appreciated. You're a good kid. Well, I don't even know how old you are.
He's like
10
or 11.
10 or 11.
Oh.
He's 13.
13. Wow.
10.
Your sister thought you were 7.
Yeah. Checks out.
She goes, yeah, checks out. Oh my god.
Okay, well, thank you so much, and good luck, okay?
Thank you.
Bye. Wow. I'm going to have... I don't know if I should ask this question. You don't even have to answer. You can name your boyfriends if you want. Just put their name out there. You don't have to...
Me and Zach... Nope. Me and Grace share the same name of a boyfriend, but Zach Lapierre.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Grace?
I'm dating Zach O'Connell.
Okay. Sophie?
I'm not dating anybody.
That's okay, you know.
She's single. Hit her up.
Payton, you're nuts like your dad. And how come you have the sweetest mom in the entire world?
It doesn't make sense. I don't.
Man,
I feel bad for her.
I don't. She's one of the sweetest. She really is.
No, she has to put up with me and my dad.
So, have you heard from Nate? And give us an update.
Oh yeah, we hear from him every night. He calls us every night. He's doing really well, actually.
Okay.
So that's good. He's, working extremely hard. He's obviously he has the most work ethic I've ever seen. He's in the gym every single day. So he's still giving it everything he has. So
Yep.
very proud of him.
I think a lot of people in North Country are very proud of him. And I'll never forget when we all went to that Citrus Bowl.
OD All-American.
Yeah, and he had a 55-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah.
You know,
crazy.
and if there was an MVP, it would have been Nate. You know, when they didn't have MVPs, but that's when I knew he was outstanding. And you know, and like I said earlier, when those girls would come over and you were funnier than anything.
Mm-hmm.
They loved you. They still do. They talk about you all the time.
We got another caller here.
Okay.
So we'll go to the lines. Hello, you're on with the Tom Lacey Sports Show.
Hi, this is Michelle Barnes.
Michelle.
Well, hello, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. Thank you for
How are
calling.
you? You're welcome.
These girls
Those
are giving
three
you
of my
your
favorite girls right there.
they're giving you your
Yeah.
props and deservingly. That is anything you want to say to each of them individually. You know, starting with Grace.
So Grace is the hardest working kid you'll ever find on and off the field. She does so much work in the off season, and I always say she leaves practice and goes to her own practice. And that is why she's had the success that she's had, and she has just developed into this amazing player.
You know, she was named MVP this year. I don't know if you knew that.
I do know that, yes.
Yes,
I
that's
do know that.
something. You know, that's something that you never can take away.
That's right. It's
Yep.
a great honor, for sure.
You
And
wanna
honestly, all three of them could have been MVP, for sure. They're
that's
fantastic.
Very nice thing to say. Any comments, Grace?
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Grace.
I just want to say that I love you, and I'm so thankful that you have been my coach for so long.
I love you too, and I'm very excited that we have another spring together.
Oh, me too.
Okay. Okay. Next is Payton Parliment, daughter of Shane, who just called in. And I know you know Shane, so.
I do know Shane. I know Shane well. I know the whole Parliment family well. And
yeah, he's a funny
Payton
guy.
as a player, he is a very funny guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead about Payton.
So Payton is a player that everybody fears because she just isn't offensive. She's defensive as well, and she is just fierce.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always called her the game changer. And
Yep.
I think that's the perfect nickname for her because she can change any game in a second.
One thing I notice about her is she'll get injured, and within 3 minutes she's back up. There's no such
That's
thing
correct.
as an injury with her. She is one tough son of a gun, and let's hope that continues too. Anything you want to say to her?
Just thank you so much for everything. You've obviously made me who I am, so I'm so appreciative for you, Michelle.
I love
Okay.
you, Payton.
Love you too.
Sophie is next.
So
And
Sophie, like you've already mentioned today, heart and soul of that team.
mhm.
And she is the unsung hero. She controls everything from the back, and losing her is going to be just a tremendous loss. Losing all three is going to be a tremendous loss.
yeah,
But her vocal side and the way that she is able to see the field, she's just tremendous. And her skill set is like no other.
you're absolutely right. What a trio right here. And what a team, really. I don't want to put anyone down. Sophie, would you like to say something to Coach?
Hi, Michelle. I love you, and you're my favorite coach I've ever had. And I give you all the props for the player I am today. I love you.
Oh, you're so sweet, and I love you too.
That is so nice. I appreciate you calling in, and that you have been an impact on all three of these girls, and that's what it takes is someone like you. And thank you so much for making these girls into unbelievable soccer players, and unbelievable persons too. They really are nice.
They are. They're
At times,
fantastic
Payton will, let me have it, but that's her feistiness, so that's okay.
So I actually have a question for them.
Yes.
Can you hear it?
So being a captain is an extremely big part of the team. Who do
Okay.
they feel has been the best captain that they've ever played with, and why? It can be any sport.
Wait, who they?
The best captain. Can you repeat that? Because Payton has the mic. We only have one mic, or
Sure.
one.
So being a captain of any team is a big deal. Who has been the best captain on your team, any sport, and why?
Oh my God, you know this, Michelle. You know who I'm going to say. your daughter, Lindsay, because
Oh, gosh.
she glued our team. She was for many years the glue of our team, like in every aspect, not only as a player but as a best friend. She made sure everyone was calm, and like for sure she was the best captain I've ever had. She knew what she was doing out there for sure. She led our team for 3 years.
That is so nice.
Yeah.
What's her, honestly, what's her last name again, so I can remember?
Lindsay Barnes.
Lindsay, I'm sorry. You know, sometimes, I'm not going to use that word, but sometimes I forget. You know, and that happens when you're 65. You kind of forget sometimes. So, sorry about that. But thank you so much for being a great coach and a great, just a role model for these girls. So, you take care of yourself. Are you still there?
Thank you.
Okay.
Yep.
Bye.
All right. Love you, girls.
Love you too.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Wow, that was so nice.
I know.
Okay, let's see. There was another question that I had for all three of you, and when I get a phone call, I always forget, what they are. But, let's see. Yeah, we'll take a quick break. Okay.
All right, you're listening to the Tom Lacey Sports Show. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back on Hometown Radio, WIRY.
Is someone else's drinking affecting your life? Does it make you feel angry?
Don't yell at me because you're mad at your mom. She's the drunk, not me.
Okay.
Does it make you feel sorry for yourself?
Hey, Tanya's drinking again.
How you doing?
Maybe next time.
Or does it even make you feel frightened?
Daddy have to drink so much?
No matter how you feel, we can help. We're Al-Anon family groups, and we know what it's like. Just call 1-888-4-AL-ANON. To help them, you have to help yourself first.
Okay, so here's an ad that's so easy to understand. Why? Everyone qualifies, and I mean everyone. Okay, so until we're sold out of them, take $3,000 off all 2024 Toyota Tacomas in stock. Folks, it's easy. Come on in. Find the one you want. Look at the sticker price. Take $3,000 off and drive it home. And everyone qualifies. Short people, tall people, New York people, Vermont people. It makes no difference. And Wydella Toyota, check out our Google and Facebook reviews. We know how to treat people. See why so many smart customers drive from Vermont and all over New York to buy or lease from us. DellaToyota.com. Folks, we do make it easy. And mention Wiry sent you in. Tax, registration, $175 dock fee, not included.
Okay, we're back with Grace McCasland, Payton Parliment, and Sophie Miller. Arguably the three best trio. Maybe, I know I'm going to get some negative feedback, but who cares? In Section 7 history, they are just phenomenal together. There was a couple comments. One from, I'm not sure if you go, Tyler Wood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 3 generational athletes and even better human beings. That is so nice. And Michelle Dorigo Barnes said, "My girls." And Jane Hager-Babby said, "And it started with you." That is so nice. So, gosh, there's so many nice things that they all said. There's probably too many things. I'm not going to read them all, but they're all positive. And okay, Grace, I have to ask you this question. Please don't get mad at me.
Okay.
All right, don't get mad at me.
Okay.
I think Payton knows what I'm going to ask. Okay, basketball. I want you to have that right foot headed to the left.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm going to be looking. I'm going to be looking at that, but you know what? You do whatever you want to do. You've been doing it for years, so I'm just saying that. I kid around a lot. So give it a try at least.
I will literally do anything to
Okay.
make my foul shots better. So
The right foot has to be headed to the left, and your left is headed to the right, and I've noticed that, and that's why you're missing.
Okay.
So, but if you practice that, it's not going to come overnight, but eventually you're going to be hitting 60% at least.
I will definitely try that.
Okay.
I need to do something.
Sorry about that, but
Oh, no,
it could
it's
make the
totally
difference
okay.
on going to the States, because you're going to be at the foul line a lot.
Yeah.
So when I go to your games, if I see that left foot, I'm going to be screaming at you.
Perfect.
So, and Payton knows I'm not afraid to do that. So, but
I mean,
yeah.
if it works, your foul shots are amazing. So
Yeah.
I am not amazing. So whatever I need to do.
Yeah, they'll improve tremendously. There's no doubt. So, I forgot that. Sophie, you're playing basketball too, right? Yeah, you're a pretty good player. What am I saying? I remember you too. Very good player. You guys are going to be tough in hoops. And don't be frustrated in the beginning, okay? Because it's going to come together. And, things happen. They don't happen. You have to be one day better than you were the previous day, and that's going to happen. And I'd say mid-season form, you guys are going to be kicking some butt. There's no doubt. And I'm looking forward. Well, I have to be careful. I'm actually going to be refereeing modified, even with my condition that I have, which is called neurosarcoidosis. My balance is off, but I'll have some good calls. I can't do varsity, and I'm going to be doing some radio broadcasts, but I can't do high school. Although I'd like to do girls. I got to find out if the guy that does the boys would allow me to do girls basketball, and I'm going to be doing Plattsburgh State games too, and we'll go from there. But you guys have been great, and I'm wishing you the luck on all your future endeavors. And there's no pressure on any of you either. You just do the best you can, and you found your niche. All you guys found your niche, and go with it. And don't forget the books. Study hard in college. I didn't do that for some reason, but I still made it. And I went to SUNY Morrisville, by the way, and then transferred to Plattsburgh State. So I played basketball there. And all right, Neil, I'm talking about myself. Shush. I know you're listening. So anything you oh yeah, I did want to ask that question. How valuable would it be if your coach allowed Neil to come in maybe once a week and show post moves? How valuable would that? Grace, why don't you go first?
I mean, anything to help. I mean, basketball has not always been Beavertown's strongest point, so I mean, everyone wants to get better. So I mean, if anyone wants to help out,
Neil's the best, by the way. He really is. Payton?
You know how I feel about Neil.
Yeah.
He's definitely someone that'll push us too, and we need that. And also, we're very guard heavy with our coaches, so it'd be really nice to help us with the post moves. We've never really had like a solid coach that taught us posts, like our posts.
Yeah, and
we're
he's
very
the
guard
best.
heavy.
He's the best.
Yeah, he really is. He's done a lot for me.
Yeah. Okay. Sophie?
Well, we are very competitive as a team, so I think that any advantage to help us win more games, especially, like Payton said, we're very guard heavy with, we have a very good assistant coach that was a very good guard.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah. So.
I have my opinions of her. I'm just, she's going to be, someday she's going to be the best coach around here.
She's really good.
Yeah. She knows her hoop, and someone just has to give her a chance. And what a special person she is. I can't believe her sister is not playing hoop. How is her sister in soccer?
She's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. She doesn't have the best team around her, but
for basketball or for soccer? Okay,
for soccer.
yeah.
But she is. She works for the ball, and she does her best.
Did she make All-Star? Did you guys find out? I bet she had.
We only know ourselves.
Yeah, we don't know who else.
I have a feeling she made second team. I just have this feeling. I don't really know, but but your assistant coach, it's Taylor Saltis, is going to be one of the best coaches around here. There's no doubt, and I'm hoping someone gives her a chance soon. We'll see about that. So. Again, you guys were phenomenal. You had a great season. I'm sorry about losing to Shelmont. You outshot them. I love what Payton said. Best out of 7, 4 games to 0. I love that. That shows all three of your competitiveness. You know, unfortunately you can't do that, but you might take them off to the side and practice and have a practice game. Say, let's do this somewhere on a, on a home court or someone, off the season and kick your butt. So if they win, where do they go? Final Four?
Stillwater.
Huh?
No, they play in Stillwater against.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about Stillwater? Is that going to be?
It's played at Stillwater. They
Oh.
play New Hartford. We played New Hartford last year and we lost.
Yeah.
Was it close?
No.
3.
We should have actually.
4.
We should have also won that game.
Yeah.
Wow.
We choke.
Don't use that word. I never like it. There's no such word as choke, in my opinion. There isn't. So don't. I'm scolding you for that.
But what's another term for it?
Giving it your best. That's all.
But the fact is we didn't.
No one chokes. No one misses on purpose. There's
Like the whole point is a choke is like you get too nervous and then you mess
that
up.
nervous is good. And everyone is nervous for a game. Are all three of you nervous before the start of a game?
I definitely am.
Sophie is, yeah.
Yes.
Sophie
Yeah.
definitely is.
Games now.
No, I'm usually
Like sectionals, I was actually going in pretty confident.
Okay.
Sophie works
I'm
herself up.
yeah. Even if we're confident and I know we can win and we should win, I'm still nervous. Like
Yeah.
That's great. So, okay. Well, any parting words? Anything you guys want to say about anything? Anything at all? If not, no big deal.
Tom, I actually just got one question about the ladies while they're here. You all know that the Shazy soccer teams are in action today, right, at the field house? The boys are playing Hewelton Central at 11, and the girls are playing Colton Pierpont at 1:15. Do any of you have you all played against Shazy before?
Yeah.
last year.
Speaking
we
of
played
the
against
Mike.
And also, we played them in summer league as well. It's a different type of play because we are Class A and they are Class D.
Oh, that's right. They're D. Okay.
Yeah. So.
But what do you think of their athleticism? I mean, how do you think they're going to do today against?
I honestly hope all the best for them. I don't really know much about that team, so like. I know their coaches for both boys, especially boys, is a very good coach. So, So I think just play your best, give it everything you have, and I think they'll be good.
All right, that's all I have, Tom.
Okay, one last thing. Just say something for Josh. Real quick. Just anything.
Get better soon. Like there's nothing more I can say, and don't let it get to you. Payton View went through the same thing, and it is definitely more mental. That's the hard part, is getting through the mental part, and just stay strong. Keep pushing.
Yep. Sophie? To Josh?
We all love you, Josh, and the boys won for you last night, and we are all here to support you and go through this struggle and obstacle with you.
Grace?
I just want to say that we are all behind you in this, and we all love you, and we're all here to support you. I know you can mentally get through this, but we're all going to be here to back you if you need anything.
That is so nice. You girls are not only great players, but you're also beautiful off the field too, and I love that about you guys. So, but thank you so much for being here, especially at the last minute, and good luck, on your next endeavors. I'll come to your flag football games, and you guys better win, okay? All right, you guys take care. Thank you so much.
And thanks for listening to the Tom Lacey Sports Show. Listen again next week right here on Hometown Radio, WIRY.